What is up, guys? I'm bringing you another Forza 4 regular drift tune, and this time I'm bringing back the Toyota Supra that I did back in January. I'm just doing a refreshment, a totally different tune on this, just because the tune I did back in January I wasn't very happy with compared to the tune I just did now. Now, you guys might be wondering why I have so much horsepower, and I don't blame you. This thing has 850 horsepower, which is just insane. Like, I'm gonna get hate just because a lot of you guys like to drift 600, but really I shouldn't get hate because it doesn't matter what amount of horsepower you drift with. It's as long as you're having fun, and if you can handle the amount of horsepower you have in the car, then go for it. Don't let people stop you if they say, oh, you can only drift 600 horsepower or only 500 horsepower. It doesn't matter the amount of horsepower you drift with. As long as you can drift, just drift, okay? But it does matter sometimes, the amount of horsepower. Now, if I was going to take 850 horsepower on some small short circuit track, it would be horrible. That's just way too much. But on a track like Maple Valley with these long bends where you can really rack the points up and you need the extra power to push through, I recommend using higher amounts of horsepower, like 700 to 800 horsepower like I have here. That's where you'll get yourself 13,000, 14,000 points. I did try with this car having around 600, and I was only able to get around 10,000 points on this corner right here. But that just depends on the track, you know? Like, you gotta figure, if you're gonna go on, just know for yourself, if you're gonna go on a short circuit track, tune your car, like have maybe 2 tunes ready to go for the same car. Have a short circuit tune and a long circuit tune. For your long circuits, have the extra power. For the short ones, have less power. Because if you have too much power on a short circuit track, you're not going to get a good amount of points. You're just going to be swirling around. But if you don't have enough power on a long circuit track and you have a little bit, you're not going to get enough points, and people are just going to rack the points right out of you. Like that's what's going to happen. So I really do recommend paying attention to the track, having 2 tunes. Now, the tune doesn't matter. Like, the tune works pretty much everywhere. It's the amount of horsepower that really does matter. So have the same tune but different amounts of horsepower for 2 different tracks, short circuit, long circuit. Most of you guys who play Forza should know all the tracks in the game. So when you see it go online, when you play online and you see the track pop up, you'll be like, okay, this is a long circuit track, so I'm gonna put this amount of power in the car. When you see a short circuit one, then put that amount of power in the car. You know what I'm saying? But for this track, I recommend a higher amount of horsepower, 700 to 800. That's what I run with. But really, it's up to you. Whatever works for you, you do, okay? So, like, I hate when I get comments from people saying you're using too much horsepower or you're not using enough horsepower. I don't like that because, you know what? You're not the one drifting. It's you who's drifting. So whatever you feel comfortable with, you drift with, you know? Don't let other people tell you what to do. Like, they can give you suggestions, but you don't always have to listen to them, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, guys, we're at the end here, racking over 60,000 points on this first lap. Not bad. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks, guys. See ya.